It's your girl Kat from the You Grow Gurl Podcast, and I am back, y'all, with another episode. And I am so excited to always be here with you all and bring you content, my content that's just near and dear to my heart. There ain't nothing that I've just been cooking up that ain't been true to who I am and my authentic self, as well as my guests that have come on the show and sharing their stories and their journeys and their life. And my God, today we are on episode number 10. And to be quite honest, I was like, okay, girl, what you gonna talk about in your 10th episode? And the first thing I thought about was, my God, time has gone by so fast. But then I had to go to God, like, Lord, you've given me this opportunity to share my gift with many people. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity. But what was on my heart when I thought about, okay, we're in season 1 of the You Grow Girl podcast. We're at episode 10. What is it that I want to talk about today? And so, one of the things that kept ministering to me in my heart was this particular episode being called Running into Your You Season. Running into your you season. Okay. And so I thought about that because I was like, okay, what can I give my girls or any other woman or man watching to say, this is your season to step out in you season, in your you season. And so when I was taking notes, because I tend to do that, I start taking notes about like what I want to talk about. And when I thought of you season, it's really a season of you not only betting on yourself, but this season, this new season of you is going to be your best season of you. Because when you think about stepping into or running into your you season, you're going to take the time to start to do things that truly matter to you. And that means that could be showing up each and every day for your family in a new way, for your kids in a new way, for yourself in a new way, for your community in a new way, on your job in a new way. Because maybe what you've been doing so far, this far, hasn't been exactly what you would call your greatest or your best. And so when I was thinking about this episode and I said, okay, Lord, help me with this, because man, running into your youth season, Kat, what does that mean for you? Right. And I think when it comes to myself, it's how do I show up better than I did yesterday? Because ultimately, y'all, we can only get 1% better each day, right? We only have 100% to give, right? And that doesn't mean give a whole 100%. That means you have to take bits and pieces of that 100 and make sure that you give it to the things that matter to you in your life. See, a lot of us, we sometimes spend our time on social media. I can speak for myself on this one because I don't want to say this is for everybody, but it can consume you to the point where 1 to 2 hours of your day is gone. And you're like, what the heck? How did I allow or let something like that take over my mind to the point where I'm not spending more time with me or spending more time with my family or giving the best version of me to the work that I do each and every day for whatever that looks like for somebody, right? I'm not showing up the best person that I can be to do the work that I need to do on this job that I have, right? And so, as I was thinking about running into your you season, I thought about, okay, Kat, right now you're in a season of growth. Okay. So, this is my growth season, right? And it kind of aligns a little bit just with the You Grow Girl, just a little bit. But when I think about this growth season, it's how am I growing spiritually? How am I growing mentally? How am I growing physically? And how am I growing in a space or in a time where life is life in a lot of times, and I'm not quite sure as to how I'm going to be able to show up. And so I wrote down a couple of things that I want for you all to take away from just our conversation today as we talk about you running into your you season. So I want you to think about being bold in this season. A lot of times, and most recently, people have asked me, like, Kat, like, how are you able to manage and juggle all the things that you're currently doing? And many people don't even realize, hey, Kat, you doing so much. But I had to also learn from a friend of mine. I was sharing with her some of the things that I was doing, and I was like, oh man, it's a lot, right? And she said, it is not a lot, is it? It is exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing. And so don't put it out in the atmosphere with your tongue to say that it's a lot, because this is what God has given you. So step into that and know that you could do this, because he wouldn't have gave it to you if he knew that you couldn't. So in this season, this you season that I call my new season, is I'm stepping into things now boldly. And I want you to do the same. There are things that you're going to do in your life that are going to be uncomfortable. And truly, that is how you get comfortable, is when you're uncomfortable. It's doing the things that you are scared to do. It is stepping out on faith when you can't see what's actually in front of you or planned for you. The next thing I will say is this is your unapologetic season. I have been the type of person that apologizes for everything, even when it doesn't need an apology. That may sound weird to some of y'all. But I found myself always saying, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't be there. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't do this. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is your unapologetic season to not only just apologize, but just to be your authentic self and your authentic you. You don't got time to mess around and not bet on how special, how brilliant, how incredible and phenomenal that you are as a human being. Showing up for you, it ain't nothing better than a good feeling. That feeling for me, being able to show up and say, this is who I am through and through, right? Like, this is me. This is all of me, right? But you also have to be careful with who gets that best version of you, because not everybody's going to be happy about this new you. And that's okay, right? Because you have to remember, this season that you're running into is your season of you, not the season of them. And so you have to just remember that as you're going to go through this uncomfortable point, as you're getting to this you season, is that there's going to be roadblocks. There's going to be tons of hiccups. There's going to be a ton of adversity. And there's going to be a ton of people telling you that you cannot. So you just have to remember, and I used to tell people, and I still tell people this, your no's are just a not right now. Those roadblocks are just in the way temporary. Those situations that come up in your life where you feel like you can't make it, you have to remember and tell yourself each and every day that you can. And so the other point that I also want to make is yes, you're in your growth season, but you want to start to make time for truly what's important. And so earlier I talked a little bit about like how folks have been asking me like, Kat, like how are you able to work on this podcast, start a nonprofit organization in the name of your son, do the work that you do on your corporate job, take time for your family, make sure you make it to as many things as you can for your children because you've got so many things happening. Go to church, pour into others because that's just who I am. But also make sure you make time for your spouse and make time for all the other things in between that's important to you. Here's been my answer a lot of times is number one, it ain't nothing but God because he is using me. I am just the vessel and he is working through me. The other point that I will make is you make time for what's important to you. So those passion projects that you have that you want to do, those things that you've been putting off that you truly want to do in life, you just have to go for it. And I'm here to tell you, there's still a lot of things that I dream of doing that I want to do. And one of those things is to get back into dance class. And my girl Wilma, who was on one of my episodes early on, she talked about, her life as a dancer. And a lot of you guys know that that was a part of my life and still is. Once a dancer, I always say always a dancer, but it's a part of my life still to where I someday will step into a dance room and be able to express myself through the art of dance. Um, and that is going to be in my youth season. But the other point I think that is important to call out is the first word that I mentioned today is being bold. You really want to be bold in this season because you deserve it. You deserve to step outside of what your mind or what people told you that you couldn't. You deserve to tell yourself over and over again, I'm worthy, I'm worth it, and I deserve this. And so, as you're thinking about running into this new you season, I want you to run into it with the expectation that there are going to be things that are going to happen, but you deserve this. It will be worth it in the end. The other point that I want to make sure that I call out really quick because it's also a thought that just came to my mind right now is that somebody may listen to this episode and say, my God, I've been trying to maybe promote within my current work situation. And I want you to know that that is wonderful that you're trying to promote. But I also want you to think about, where does God truly want you? Is he trying to promote you within the space? Or is he trying to promote you and propel you into something new for you? So you got to be obedient. Like, this is my obedience season, y'all. Like, I'm literally trying to listen to what it is that God is actually calling me to do. Because y'all, I didn't listen. I ain't listened, and I'm really really working on this. I was the type of person that no, not me. I can't do that. Like, oh no, Lord, that's not for me. But now I'm in this season of obedience, and it feels good. It really feels good to just be obedient. And my last guest that I had on, my girl More, she talked a lot about that in this season for her. And so when I think about You Grow Girl, and I think about all of you, all I want for you in this season is for you to just remember that you are worth it. Those passion projects, those things that you've been afraid to do, that book that you've been wanting to write, that song that you've been wanting to sing or write, that new job that you've been wanting to apply for, but for whatever reason, someone's told you that you were not capable or you don't have the ability or the talent or the knowledge to be able to do so. I want you to go for it. I want you to bet on you. I want you to take a stand for yourself for once. For somebody out there that feels like, God, am I doing my best as a mom? Am I doing my best as an auntie or a grandma or a cousin? Am I doing my best? You are doing your best, because each and every day that you get an opportunity to breathe life, that's half the battle right there. Because you woke up to do something new and fresh. And so you have to just remember a couple of things and why this episode 10 is so important to me. Because when I think about, again, running into my you season, I'm running in bold, I'm running in unapologetic, I'm running in with the growth mindset. I'm running in with the expectation that I can do anything if I put my mind to it. And so I didn't want to take up a lot of time on this episode. I really, really, really wanted to just spend a few moments with you and give you a little bit of encouragement. You are already 5 months into the year, because May is already upon us. And so you may be somebody thinking, gosh, half of the year has already gone by and I haven't gotten to the place that I want to go, or I haven't accomplished the things that I want to accomplish for myself. Give yourself grace. Take a step back. Write down the things that you want to do. Pray about it. Give it to God, because that's important. And just remember that you will do this. You can do this. You are more than capable and you are more than qualified for whatever it is that you are trying to do. So y'all, as y'all greet this new week with gratitude, remember to run into your new you season, because you, baby girl, home girl, best friend, sister, cousin, auntie, grandma, you deserve it. I love you. I hope you have an incredible rest of your week. By the way, happy Cinco de Mayo and a happy birthday to my beautiful cousin Yazi, who is celebrating a beautiful birthday. Today's a special day for a lot of people. And so I love you again, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget to run into this new you season. Y'all take care now. Bye.